You ever messed up before? Messed up pretty hard where you feel like it's not going to work out for you anymore, or you've lost the person that you want in your life? Yeah, it's tough, and it's hard to go through times like that. It's tough because you feel inside that you've made a grave mistake and you're never gonna recover from this. And your life is forever doomed because of this one decision that you've made in your life. And because this person is no longer there and you're no longer able to be with them and spend time with them or tell them the things that you've previously been telling them in your life. You've been so held up on this person for so long that you've wanted them to be your person. You wanted them to be in your life for so long. And now they're not going to be in your life anymore. And I don't mean to be the guy who's going to tell you that it's okay, but it is okay. And why is it okay? Let me walk you through it. Let me walk you through why it's okay. Our boy X went through something similar back in 2015. He was in a relationship with Cynthia. Cynthia was his ring-ridden angel. He spent a lot of time with Cynthia. He had a lot of different adventures that they went on together, and he wrote a couple of songs about her. If you're interested into the full situation of Cynthia and X, I'll link the video right here. You can watch it, and it'll be the first link in the description if you really want to see what their relationship was like. But to go into it, one of the big things that happened in their relationship was that X cheated on Cynthia.
Why did I break up with Josh? A lot of reasons why. The one that broke the ice was when he fucked my best friend. That's what broke the ice.
He was wildin'.
As you can see, she claims that X cheated on her in their relationship, and that was the reason why she called off the relationship. Furthermore, X also wasn't there for her when she really needed him. She was in the hospital for a certain amount of time, and he wasn't there for her within those times. When you let your lover down, when you're not there for your lover in tough situations, it's hard to continue growing because you're not giving your full self into this relationship. You and their lives come together into one. That's what a relationship is. You guys, you take your time, they take their time, and you guys spend it together. You're supposed to be growing and evolving yourselves together. Growing. But when you're not growing, when you're cheating, when you're not following through on promises, and when you're not being your best version, you're not growing that relationship in any sense. And that's what led X to write the song Let's Pretend We're Numb, which is a more softer, emotional song from X. It samples the song Someone Out of Town, which is a pretty cool song. If you want to add it to your Spotify playlist, it sounds just like this song. It'll be a good vibe. But more so, one of the things that X really does on this song is talk pure emotion. I love emotion because it's cool. You don't come across emotion that much anymore. You don't come across people that actually share what they're going through. And this song does that. This song explains it perfectly, and it shows us what true emotion through heartbreak is. And when we feel that inside of us, we connect to it because we're like, hey, yo, somebody understands me. It's not just me against the world. It's me and them against the world. Somebody's on your side now. Somebody is there to help you. Even if my videos are not the most helpful to you, which I hope they are helpful to you. I hope that my voice actually guides you forwards. But if not, this song can really help you push yourself forward. The song starts off with, as a fair warning to everyone listening to this song, I advise you not to hide your feelings. Don't pretend to be okay when you're not okay. Don't pretend to be happy when you're sad. It'll only lead to your misery. I love this because it actually shows it truly how it is. A lot of people in society want to act like they're tough. They want to act like they're the strongest person in the world, but they're really not. They really ain't like that, and they're pushing stuff down to make themselves feel numb. They're pushing stuff down in order to push themselves forward, but you're not really growing with yourself if you're suppressing your emotions. If you continually suppress your emotions inside, you're not going to be growing, and it's tough to really understand your emotions. The things that I like to do is sit down in a room with myself. When I sit down with myself in a room, nothing, no phone, no electronics, no books, nothing. Just me, and in that room, that's when I can fully start to think about how I want to approach a situation or how I want to live my life. That's where it fully starts, and that's when you can come to terms with your own emotions. That's how I love to do it. I'd love to hear what you guys do too with different situations like this, in the sense of when you don't feel good, what do? It's hard, but you have to fully come to terms with your emotions. You can't just keep hiding from them because they're going to build up and they're going to amount to something much greater than it really should be. It's all just emotions inside of us. Yes, I know I'm just saying it's all just most emotions, but these feelings can be dealt with. You have to show them in order to understand them and to grow past them. You can't go past them if you don't start to face them head on. How are you going to pass the test if you ain't going to study for it? You have to first study for it, and then you can go write that test. In life, you have these emotions that show up. You have to face them in order to face them. You can't face them without facing them. You have to get them out of your system one way or another. I'm not saying to go start no violent thing. I'm not saying to go start bickering on somebody else. I'm saying to start with inside you, bring that inner peace, that inner nirvana from you. And how does that start? That starts from your inner world. We have this outer world. We want jewelry, we want cars, we want houses. But there's also an inner world. There's an inner world where it's your own beliefs inside of you, your own morals, and your own judgment. That's where it fully starts off. And that's what X was saying with this introduction right here. Now, a lot of the song goes into talking about how he feels about this girl, saying, "Don't you hate it when you hear my name? I feel the same, and when you hear this, you gon' feel the pain. And all these people that you messing with to get away. But girl, I know you think about it almost every day." The feelings of being rejected, not being with that person anymore, not being with the person that you used to tell everything to. You're not with them anymore, and you hate how you hear their name, you hate how things come up about them, and you just want to continue growing, but it's tough because you can't, because you're stuck on this person. You're stuck on this person because you've made a mistake and you haven't been able to grow past it. Him going deeper into saying how he feels about the situation, saying, "Captivated by your mind and your walk too, can't replace you with these girls that I talk to. This ain't lust, it's love, we had trust, what's good. Should have held you close, should have kept you warm. And when the rain is falling, wonder who you call." You know, X feels guilty. X feels guilty because he didn't give his most into this situation. He didn't give his most into this relationship with this girl that meant a lot to him. Yes, someone can mean a lot to you, but unless you fully show them what they mean to you by showing them trust, caring about them, and actually growing with them, then you ain't gonna see it. They ain't gonna see it like that, and you gonna make a mistake at the end of the day unless you properly walk through it. Relationships are hard. It's not just an easy cut way to walk through any of them. I'm not gonna pretend like it's easy to get through relationships, because it's not. There's a lot of inner growth that has to happen, and a lot of growth in between you and that person together. X here saying that yes, in this situation, he feels like this girl, it was love, and they had trust, and where is it? Where'd it go? Where'd that trust go that they had? Now, it's easy to say all these things when that person's no longer there, and it's harder to actually face the light when they are in your life. A lot of these things may be manipulative tactics, talking about, hey, I want you back in my life. I should have kept you warm. I should have kept you close. We have love. It wasn't like that. If it was like that, then those mistakes wouldn't have happened. I know we can always bring it back to a root cause of X not being raised the proper way, or X not being raised in a way to be able to show love to another human being. But in this situation in life, there's a lot of growth that has to happen. When you lose someone in your life, there's a lot of ways that you can take it out. You can take it out on you, either saying F the world and I really don't want to mess with this anymore, or you can start building on that internal world. And I really hope if some of you are going through a similar situation, you turn towards building that inner world that X was doing later in his life in 2018. Improving your own self daily and growing on yourself, realizing that yes, you are a vessel that's walking through life. You only live in this vessel once, and you are here right now. So why not start making these positive changes in your life instead of pushing you down? These relationships and these huge monumental situations in your life can push you forward. X saying let's pretend we're numb is kind of ironic to the whole fact that he ended up facing all of his numbness later in his life and growing further into being a great person that he was late in his life. Yes, there's still hiccups up on the road, up and down, but he was better. He was such a better person than he was earlier in his life, and I really hope that you guys use that as an inspiration and as a guide to grow your own self in this life. And I hope my words also help you understand these lyrics. If they truly did help you understand these lyrics, I would greatly appreciate if you press the like button, because that will mean that more people will see this video show up for them, because you said it's a good video, so more people will also check it out, and they'll also say that's a good video. You're sharing happiness. More so, if you love the way that I talk, if you love the way that I walk, if you love the way that I dress, make sure to press the subscribe button. Make sure to press the subscribe button, and yeah, because if you press the subscribe button, you can see my videos more often. They'll show up in your inbox, and that'll be good. More so, yeah, if you love the way that I talk, I'll have a video up here for you also that you can check out. On Blue Vanity, I make a lot of videos about X, spirituality, and hip-hop, rap, and breaking down lyrics for you. I love you, thank you, and take care. Have a great rest of your day. And if you're still watching, become your best version today. Fight the temptation, fight the pleasure, continue growing. Take care.